Alright guys, Gemini, back with another video, and today we're going to be discussing Trish Stratus, to me, the greatest female wrestler I've ever seen. Wow, Trish is funny because I was at WrestleMania 16 in Anaheim when she started, and you know, she was manager at TNA, and I'm looking at her, and you know, you see the nice body and blonde hair, and you know, pretty girl, and you're like, she's just there because she's pretty, she's just there because she's pretty. And whatever, you know, you're checking Trish out and she's really hot and stuff, but you don't really take her like all that serious. Like when she first comes up, and for a while you don't really take her that serious, but then she got good, and when she got good, she got dominant, and dominant to the point where she was so good and ran the Divas division for so many years that when she left, she was so good that there was a huge decline in the women's division. It's a lot like the Chicago Bulls with Michael Jordan. When Michael Jordan was there, the Bulls won the championship every single year, you know, whatever, 6 times. So he was the best, and he carried the team. And it's a lot like Trish in the WWE, WWF, WWE at the same time, along with Lita. Lita's way up there too. But Trish was the standard bearer in women's wrestling, just the cream of the crop. And by about 2005, Trish was the best female wrestler to me on the planet. And at WrestleMania 21, just completely dominating, destroying Christy Hemme, just humiliating her because Trish was so good, and she just is standing there like looking at Christy Hemme like, come on, I'm gonna kick the fuck out of you. And she did. And I looked at Trish when I was sitting there and I was watching it. I can't remember who I was watching it with, but I told the person next to me, I'm like, watch this. Trish is going to beat the shit out of her. And she did. And, I mean, just a legendary figure, iconic figure, the greatest women's champion of all time, the standard bearer of women's wrestling, the best I ever saw. It's too bad she never had a match with Sherry Martel. That would have been off the charts. Trish was so dominant, you know, that she was the only female good enough to main event Monday Night Raw, and Trish could have easily main evented at WrestleMania with Lita or another female. In my opinion, she could have main evented WrestleMania and pulled it off. She was that good. Trish was the best female I ever saw. I have nothing but respect for her, and she was smart, man. Trish was smart. She made her money. She got out young, got out healthy, and went home and had babies, and she's living her life with her yoga. You know, so much respect to her life decisions and her in-ring work. And still to this day, she could come back and be the champion tomorrow, and she's that good. Best I ever saw. You guys leave your comments and opinions on what you think about Trish. She's the best I ever saw. Thank you, Gemini. Have a good one.